Hello and welcome to a new Sunday's Let's Play. This is replacing Terminator, but sort of keeping in the same sort of feel. We're going to play on Sundays from now on. We'll find out in a second. Thank you, Sonic. Snatcher. It's a Konami game, apparently set in the Metal Gear Solid universe in the future. Oof, that old Konami jingle. I don't know if the Konami code works on this. I haven't tried it. But if anyone knows, please let me know. Cyberpunk Adventure Snatcher. Let's see. Let's start a new game. Jaw Blaster, cancel. I don't like that control setup. Draw blaster, shoot, cancel. That's more better. The story characters event is right, that's just a disclaimer saying everything in this game is fictional. Well, we wouldn't have known that if you didn't tell us game, but thanks. Let me get rid of that mouse. We don't want that on the LP. This story is dedicated to all those cyberpunks who fight against injustice and corruption every day of their lives. Thank you.
June 6, 1996. A mysterious explosion destroys the Chernobyl research facility near Moscow. Lucifer Alpha, a powerful biological weapon under secret development there, is released into the atmosphere, creating a deadly biohazard.
Ooh, that don't sound
Carried
good.
by the trade winds, Lucifer Alpha spreads throughout Eastern Europe and Eurasia, destroying 80% of the populace. Half of the world's people die. The greatest biohazard in history later becomes known simply as the catastrophe. But at this time, who could have possibly imagined that the ultimate biohazard wouldn't occur for another half-century?
Another 50 years went by.
50 years later, mankind faces its greatest crisis. The appearance of a mysterious android life form.
Wow, we're not
Its
far off
purpose
from
and
that.
origin are unknown. Is it a new form of weapon?
2044.
Or perhaps an invasion from some other world? They
See
appear
what I mean
during
by,
winter, killing
Terminator.
humans and infiltrating society by taking the place of their victims. Employing an artificial skin, they can sweat and even bleed. Part organic, part machine, they're almost impossible to distinguish from those they kill.
And this is going to be our job in the game. To find
As they
these
steal their victims' bodies
robots.
in order to take their place, these
Or
mysterious
cyborgs.
invaders become known as Snatchers.
Well, that looked like a T-800. That can shoot lasers out of his mouth. Snatcher. Yeah, this game is interesting. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this, because I'm going to enjoy playing it. So, the first episode is just getting to know his job. Japan. Yokob City, 2047 December. So it's a Christmas game. I should have waited till Christmas. Oh well. Got some rocking music though. How every anime looks for the future back in the 80s. Oh yes. Get that saxophone in. Gillian Seed, Jeff Luton. I like the sound. Metal Gear, Lucy's Child. See, I told you Metal Gear was featured in this. Random Gillett, Jim Parks, Benson Cunningham, Dave Van Steen, Jimmy Seed and Susan Nilly. Micah Stilton and Kimberly Harden. Karatina Gibson and Lynn Fusana. Yay. This game does have voice acting. I don't know what's going on back there. This is just the staff credits now. It's a Hideo Kojima game, by the way, this, so expect convoluted plot lines as a Kojima standard. But the music is really good, thanks to that Sega CD. This is smooth, cyberpunky jazz music. I'm rocking to it. This won't sound out of place in a Sonic game, actually. Yep, so we're getting flying cars in another 20 odd years, according to this game.
How was work? Everything okay?
Gillian, what is it? What's wrong?
Jamie, I've become a junker.
A junker? Gillian, but why?
Jamie, you know why. It's the only way we can regain our lost memories. Snatcher is the only word that keeps coming back every time we try to remember our pasts. I have to face them to find out why.
Yes, but I can sense that there is something terrible hidden in our past. And if we remember it, it will destroy us.
Jamie! I'm going now. Jamie!
What? I can't hear you!
I ain't got a clue what he said there, it was drowned out by the engine noise. But that car is pretty cool. And off we go.
Gillian Seed, estimated age 31. 3 years ago, he and his wife Jamie Seed are taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. Both Gillian and Jamie suffer from severe amnesia. Their memories of events prior to being picked up in Siberia lost in a mysterious mental fog. 2 years ago, after a vain attempt to rebuild their marriage, Jamie and Gillian separate. Following extensive special military training, Gillian is ordered to report to Neo Kobe City as a junker, effective today.
So it looks like it's his first day on the job. Konami Omi Building, Junker headquarters. So Konami went out of business in the future and got took over by a Junker company. Act 1 Snatch. So the game split up into acts, so that's pretty cool. So Mega, welcome to Junker headquarters, may I help you? So we're gonna enter. Only authorized personnel are allowed beyond this point. We're gonna talk to her.
I'm Gillian Seed. I've been assigned to Junker headquarters effective today.
Oh, you're Mr. Seed. Please forgive me. My name is Mika Slayton. I'm the administrative assistant and operator here at Junker headquarters. Very pleased to meet you.
I've been assigned to Junker operations effective today. You just told me that, Gillian. We got to ask. Ask about Junkers. Could you tell me a little about Junker operations? The Junkers are a special task force put together to combat the Biroid Snatcher menace. It's overseen by government intelligence agencies. Escalate Nyoko. This is my first time in town. Oh, you get used to it right away. Everybody pretty welcome. There are many different ethnic groups and types of people here. It's Japan, but it's not Japan, if you know what I mean. Mika? Tell me a little about yourself. About me? Isn't that a bit forward, Mr. Seed? Let me tell you about myself first. Maybe then you'll tell me. I can tell you you're very smooth with the ladies. Ask. Okay.
Mr. Seed?
Gillian's fine, and you can call me Gillian, Mika.
Okay, Gillian.
She looks
I'll
a bit
open the
enamored
main
with
door
him.
and show you around headquarters.
Thank you. What a nice lady. Yeah, this is where we get to learn the basics of this game. Where shall we go first? Let's go to the Chief's office.
Chief Cunningham, Gillian Seed is here. I brought him in as you requested.
Thanks for coming, Seed. I'm Benson
sure
Cunningham, the
Reba-
Chief of Junker Operations.
Gillian Seed, I've been transferred here from the 17th Special Forces Division.
I've heard all about your special training in the military, Seed. I hope you'll put it to good use on your new assignment here. By the way, I understand you're suffering from amnesia. Any sign yet that your memory's coming back?
I'm afraid not. I still can't remember a thing from before the Army picked me up 3 years ago.
You're married, aren't you?
Yes, but we're separated now. She has amnesia as well, and without any memories between the two of us, I'm afraid there was very little to base a good relationship on.
I can see your point there.
Yes, I'm sure Reva's gonna make fun of the names here. Okay, let's ask. Ask about Junkers. Junker headquarters was set up a year ago by the police as a special task force to combat the Snatcher problem. Junker operations were officially started in August of this year. We answer directly to the government intelligence agencies. Ask about Junker Authority. A Junker operation with certain rules and privileges different from regular police officers. Those are: the purpose of the Junker force is to eliminate Bioroid Snatchers. A Junker, even in the course of carrying out, must not harm innocent civilians. A subject may not be physically investigated or restrained unless irrefutable evidence exists that indeed the subject is indeed a Snatcher. 4. A Junker is required to assist and support civilian bounty hunters. 5. In order to carry out one, a Junker is allowed to use of a blaster and the navigator and the turbo cycle. Those are the 5 rules. Anything else? Junker duties. A Junker's job is to figure out who the Snatchers are and to eliminate them. I want you to put your special training in the military to good use and investigate those points about Snatchers that we don't yet understand. We've got to put a stop to them. Okay, anything else? Staff. A Junker job is highly specialised and extremely dangerous. That is why there are so few of us. I'm the chief, Harry's the engineer, then Micah Gibbons. And you are only runners, it's just the 5 of us. Very short-staffed. About Snatchers. Yes, 3 years ago the Snatchers suddenly appeared here in the Akoba. We have no idea where they came from or what they want. We do know that they kill, copy the appearance of their victims and take their place in society, and that their numbers are increasing.
That should be enough to make your duties as a Junker quite clear.
Yes.
This is your Junker ID card.
Thank you.
It will identify you as a Junker. Carrying it allows you to exercise your special authority.
I see. Sort of like a police officer's badge, huh?
And here's some money. It's not much, but you'll need it to carry out your investigation.
Cash?
Credit cards aren't accepted in some regions of the city. You'll need this sooner or later.
Sounds like it's a rough place out there.
Go see Harry, the engineer. He's got your equipment ready for you.
Okay. So if you check here now, it's give us some possessions. It's Junker ID. This card gives me all the special rights of a Junker. I'll be carrying this as my ID from here on out. Seed. That card is very important. Take great care not to lose it. Okay. That's all we can do here. Where would you like to go next? Let's go to the engineer's room. This is the engineers. All the junkers that is runner's equipment is made here. Doesn't look like Harry's around at the moment. Alright, so he's not here, so we have to do a sequence trigger to get him to come. What about the detective room? This is the detective room. It's the office of our runners. That's what we call junkers. Investigations like you'll be using that desk in the back. What about the desk near the door here? That's Jean's desk. Jean Jack Gibson. He's our ace runner. Even so, Jean's got an 18-year-old daughter. A daughter, eh? Her name is Katrina. Okay. That's all I just want to check the rooms out. The computer room. This is Junker's headquarters computer room. It's linked to the database throughout the country, so you can find almost any information you might need. Okay. So we're getting to know those locations. Let's go to the shooting range. This is the shooting range. Junkers come here to improve their marksmanship. Ask. How do you start practice? Just follow the Junkai practice system. Gillian, you haven't got your blast yet, have you? Let's hurry and go visit Harry. Come on. Let's go see Harry. But I think I should get some practice in first. Yes, but come on, let me take a crack at it. Alright, if you must practice. I'll let you use my ray gun, but it doesn't have the power of a blaster. Is that okay? Yeah, thanks, Micah. Okay, let's practice start shooting. Press the A button to draw your blaster, press B button to fire. You can put your blaster away by pressing the A again. I'll be careful you don't hit any civilians. Okay. Good luck. Civilian, civilian. Yeah, it's a bit tricky to get the corners. Not bad. You got a good eye. You didn't hit any civilians. You're picking your targets well, but you need to improve your reaction times and cut down on the number of wasted shots. Yeah, we'll get there. Alright, so that should at least made Harry come back. Harry's going to be back now. I don't know. He's quite the overwhelming type.
Oh good, Harry's back.
Great to meet you. You're Gillian Seed, right? Haven't we met somewhere before?
No, I don't believe so.
Really? Well, I guess I must be imagining things.
Let's ask.
I know. All right, allow me to introduce the Navigator, which I designed especially for you. Hey, Metal Gear, get out here. Metal, introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Pleased to meet you, Gillian. I am Metal Gear Mach 2. I am programmed to be your personal assistant.
Metal Gear? That's a pretty weird name.
Oh, he's cute.
Thank you.
I think he's turning red. I took his basic design and his name from the Metal Gear Menace of the late 20th century. But quite unlike that Metal Gear, this one was designed for peaceful purposes.
Okay, about Metal Gear. Navigators are designed from the start as a Junker's investigative assistant, on-site detection, analysis, recording, communication, you name it. They're packed with features, and Metal Gear here is the latest model. What about an attack system? Don't they carry any weapons? Afraid not. They're unarmed. After all, the main idea behind an investigator is to assist in an investigation and data management. but they do have a save function. Just choose the use Metal Gear command and then the save command. Yeah, so that's basically your save system of the game. Investigate that way. In the same way you can use the use light command to help you when it's too dark to see. I've told you. There was nice to have around, didn't I? How about communications? Does he have some kind of radio? Yep, there's a vid phone installed. A vid phone? That's right. Ah, thank you. In theory, you can use it anywhere, but that you have to watch out for interference sometimes. The signal just can't get through. Okay, what about the blaster?
Oh, that's right. Don't panic yourself. I got it right over here. This is your blaster, the official weapon of a junker. It's got full user feedback circuitry, adjusting itself to your reaction time. In other words, it's just as good as you are.
Ooh.
What do you think? Here, see how she feels.
Can it blow the lips off a cockroach?
It's unbelievably light.
You bet it is. This ain't one of those ray guns the Army uses. She's put together with the latest carbon polymers and ceramics, not affected by heat one bit. And her ergonomic design optimizes both functionality and firepower. Well, what do you think, Gillian?
I'll take it.
Right, what about the Snatchers? You're an engineer, tell me about how the Snatchers are built. It's odd, but we've never been able to get a specimen. They're always stolen or have self-destructed. Do they have any weakness? They're built very well, it's tough to destroy them outright. Try to immobilize them. They've got these slits on their head for some reason. A well-placed shot there will often destroy their control functions. That's why it's important to practice your marksmanship. Ooh, we're getting a call.
I have a video phone call from Jean-Jacques Gibson coming in. Connecting.
Junker HQ, this is Gibson. I've cornered a probable male snatcher. I'm in the abandoned factory in the M district. Request immediate backup.
Gillian, that means you. You better head out right away. Jean needs your help.
We must hurry. We'll use a turbocycle to travel to the scene.
Be careful, Gillian.
Ooh. Sounds like we're going into his first
This
mission.
is a turbocycle, specially designed for junker use. In addition to three-wheeled ground travel, it is capable of hovering and high-speed flight. The vehicle is also VTOL capable, so takeoffs and landings in narrow areas present no difficulty.
A flying tricycle, huh? I just came in one of these things.
We have been assigned this vehicle for use in our investigations.
Okay, enter the turbo cycle. When the turbo cycle operations is compute controlled, where would you like to go? Factory ruins.
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
And off we go.
My first day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson has cornered a suspected snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
Indeed. Now we've made it to his locale. We arrived at the abandoned factory. This is where Gene called from. And we're gonna call this one episode 1. Thank you for watching and have a good day.